Okay, so for question A here, we're solving some simultaneous equations. For A, I would simply label my equations A and B, and then I would add those two together. So when I add those equations together, 2x plus 3x is 5x, y add negative y cancels out, and then 7 add 8 is 15, so after that we get that x equals 3. Now to find y, we can then substitute. So I'm going to substitute into equation A. Equation A says 2x, so 2x is going to be 6 plus y equals 7, and so after that we would get that y equals 1, like that. Part B, then there's lots of different ways you could have started this off. What I would do, if this is what y equals and this is what 3y equals, I'm going to substitute the first equation into the second equation. So my second equation says 3 lots of y equals 6x plus 1. Now I also know that y is 3x minus 1 equals 6x plus 1. Now I've got an equation just in terms of x that I can solve. So expanding here, 9x minus 3 equals 6x plus 1. I would then minus 6x from both sides. I would add 3 to both sides. And so we get 3x equals 4, and therefore x equals 4 thirds. And finally, to find y, I'm going to substitute into the first equation. Which gives me y equals 3 lots of 4 thirds, take away 1, which therefore gives y equals 4, take away 1, so y equals 3. And then for C is slightly harder because we've got a linear and a quadratic equation to look at. So first we're going to rearrange this so it's in the form y equals, so I can get 2x equals y plus 9, and therefore 2x minus 9 equals y. So now I've got that, I can substitute this into my second equation for wherever I see y. With that in mind, I'm going to get x squared plus 2x minus 9 squared equals 17. Remembering now that 2x minus 9 squared means 2x minus 9. 2x minus 9 equals 17. So then we get x squared. X squared plus 4x squared minus 18x minus 18x plus 81 equals 17. So this is 5x squared minus 36x plus 81 equals 17. Because this is a quadratic equation, we need to make it equal to 0 in order to solve it. So we need to subtract 17 from both sides. So 5x squared minus 36x, then 81 take away 17 is plus 64 equals 0. And so now it looks like this. We can have a go at factorising this quadratic to solve. Okay, so having begun my brackets here, I know it's going to be 5x and x at the beginning because I want it to give us 5x squared. Now after that, we know that both of the signs are going to need to be negative because a negative times a negative is going to give me that positive 64, and a negative and add a negative is the only way I'm going to get to negative 36 here. Then after that, I'd be thinking of some factors of 64, i.e. 1 and 64, 2 and 32, 4 and 16. And after playing around with some numbers, we should be able to find that 5x minus 16, x minus 4. Factorise it, expands to give this. So then we get our two different solutions, one of which is x equals 4. The other one of which is 5x equals 16. And therefore x equals 16 over 5, or alternatively 3.2. So then now it looks like that we need to substitute both of these to find the other two values for y. So remembering that y equals 2x minus 9, So here y equals 32 over 5 minus 9, which therefore gives minus 13 over 5, or alternatively minus 2.6. And then here we do the same thing. So y equals 2x minus 9. So y equals 8 minus 9. And y equals minus 1. So let's just highlight our solutions here. So our solutions are either x is 16 over 5 and y is negative 13 over 5, or alternatively x is 4 and y is negative 1.